Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 BMW M340i, finished off in mineral white metallic, and this one has an MSRP just over $64,000. We have a few packages for this particular model to go over as well, along with the very nice interior for this white. Now let's start off with what powers the M340i. This is the 3-liter twin power turbo inline 6. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it pumps out 382 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, sent through that X-Drive all-wheel drive system, propelling this 3,900-pound sedan from 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, and it has a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling with the M Sport Pro package, that provides it with the gloss black accents that are up front, including the entire surround for the kidney grille. There's even active grille shutters that will open to provide even more cooling when needed. And this does have LED headlights, DRLs, and turn signals. Very nice dark housing, and it matches nicely with the surround for that grille. Now there's also parking sensors up front and a lot more cutouts in that lower section. Some very nice contoured lines for that lower grille too, and then very clean lines that come down the hood. Now this model has a set of 19-inch wheels with that double spoke design, two-tone pattern, and then with that M Sport package, it provides it with the red brake calipers. This has gloss black for the side mirrors with just the turn signal. There's a sunroof up top, and then all the window trim is blacked out as well. Great line in that lower side skirt there, as well as one that goes above the door handles. And it works its way all the way to the back here, where this also has a gloss black trunk mounted spoiler, backup camera, LED taillights with that dark housing. And then there's more gloss black down below and the dual exhaust, which we can remote start. So let's take a listen. And then you can triple tap on that button to shut that off as well. And you can use the button on the key fob or up underneath to gain access to the trunk. Now this is the 3 Series from BMW, so it is on the smaller side, but it still provides you with a good bit of space in the back. No storage underneath, but you can fold down both of the back seats there, all 3, and that gives you a lot more interior space to make this very practical for daily use. Now as we work our way to the interior, you heard it lock. We can unlock it with the door handle in back. And this has the Cognac interior, which is a great complement with the white. Now there's brushed aluminum with the interior lighting. You have Harman Kardon and a little bit of space down below. And we have an R8 interrupting us. We got the Harman Kardon along with that storage there. And then at 5'10", I have a good bit of space for the 3 Series. There's no storage behind both front seats, but we have the climate vents along with temperature adjustments in the middle. You have the armrest and cup holders, and then like I mentioned from the back, you can fold down the middle seat if you need a little bit more space. I have about an inch or so above my head, so it's on the smaller side, but it's definitely doable. And then up front, there's memory seating controls along with all the window adjustments, side mirror adjustments, which are power folding. You get a trunk release and even more storage. And then beautiful front automatic seats with the one exception of the manual control. And then let's start this back up. We have the M Sport steering wheel, which is heated, cruise control settings, paddle shifters, and then we have volume and tuning and a few controls for the gauge cluster. So currently this is the layout where we can go through some content just depending on what you would like to see. And then you can also still go through this content in a different layout. So if you want to just change that up a little bit, you can quickly do that. And then the last one is for the head-up display, where there are 4 different settings depending on what you need to see. So it's not a whole lot of configurabilities, but I like the size of it and what is available. Now all the headlight adjustments are on the left side there. And then for the infotainment system, you have your home screen where you can add some widgets as needed and get through all this info. You can get into your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all of your climates, interior, exterior lighting. And then we also have shortcuts to your music, phone, and the navigation. Now climate is right in the middle, so you can get into your heated seats along with all of your climate adjustments fairly easy. Now we have this optional trim accent. There's air vents along with power and volume for the radio. And then we have tuning, more of that trim accent down below. We have wireless charging with some auxiliaries and cup holders. And then if you don't want to use this as a touchscreen system, you can just use all these controls that are down below with the rotary dial too. There's traction control, parking sensors. You even have a few different driving modes. So you can get into sport along with comfort and eco. And then this model is missing the 360 camera system. So we just have the backup camera. You have drive and sport mode, and then park right behind that. There's the e-brake, a little bit of storage in the armrest, as well as in the glove box. And then up top, we have the sunshade, which is automatic. So you have to use the control in the middle along with the sunroof. And then you have a good bit of visibility over both shoulders. And in sport mode, second gear, here we go. Very quick in those shifts as well. So the paddle response is great. And the steering is also very good too. It feels like it's a good tight steering, especially for a car like this. That is what you would expect to get with the M version of the 3 Series. So this is what it's like to be behind the wheel. I have all of the adaptive content there pulled up so you can look at horsepower, torque, PSI, even some vitals to monitor as well. And for the mid $60,000 mark, I think this is a great deal, especially with some of the other models and brands that are available for the mid 60s. The performance that you get from this is incredible. And I think for the money, it's one of the best sporty sedans that you can buy. Comment down below if you know of any others. My brother has done some videos comparing this to his personal RS3, which is another good option to go with, and a few other cars. So let me know your thoughts with this versus some other sporty sedans. But we have a very nice interior. We have a few options for this particular model, so that price tag can increase with adding some other options. But this would make for a great daily driver. Driving modes actually make a difference, so it's nice that you have those. That's across the board with a lot of the BMW models. But other than that, I really don't have anything negative to say. It's a great option if you want a luxury brand, you want something that has some performance and some character to it without going to a full-blown M car like the M3, which would be the upgrade from this if you wanted even more of a track-focused sedan. So if you're looking for something that would be a little bit better as a daily driver, the M340 still will give you some great performance without getting the M3, but also something you can just drive like normal, have a little bit softer of a suspension, and you can drive this every day. That is going to wrap it up for the 2024 BMW M340i. Huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this sporty 3 Series for me today. Check out their website, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.